Hello, welcome to my video. If you have not seen the first episode of Post, I encourage you to go watch that before you watch this one, as there's a major reveal at the end of that video that I'm about to spoil right now. Post is a game that I created, and I tricked my mom into playing it last time, but this time going into it, she already knew what it was, and I'm not going to explain all of the rules and go through, but I explain the rules a lot more in the first episode. So if you want to understand what's going on, you need to go back and watch the first episode first. Welcome back to Post After the Apocalypse. This is session 2 with my mother, Kayla, and your character is
Rin.
And she is currently trying to get home to her family in the big city, and she's stuck out in the country.
Yes, I just defeated a farmhouse full of some zombies and some...
No, there were no zombies. It was just a...
Oh, I thought there were zombies in the barn.
No, because they had cleared out that area.
Okay,
and so
no
it was...
zombies,
Yeah.
it was just crazy people.
Yeah, a gang of crazy people. And so last we left off, she had stolen the truck from the crazy people and taken off down a gravel dirt road. And so that's where we're gonna pick up at. So as you're traveling down this road, it looks more and more like it's seen signs of use. And you eventually come to a point where the dirt turns to gravel, then eventually the gravel turns to asphalt. And as you're driving along in the general direction of the big city, you come to kind of a crossroads. And it's like a Y in the road. And so you can go one of two ways. And one way has a sign saying it's leading to a quarry. And the other way says it has a sign leading to what you recognize the name of as a small town in the place you're in, but it's maybe 1,000 people, if that.
And you said that my truck was low on gas.
Yes. You notice that your truck light, your gas light comes on.
Okay. So do I know...
And the truck you are in is a diesel truck. I will also say that.
Do I know which way town is?
I would have you roll for that, and I think I'm going to do instinct, which is psyche. So yours is
I rolled a 6.
And yours is a d6.
Alright, so I rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's actually... So what I had set for that was I wanted you to beat a simple roll, which is... You did a step up. So you did higher than... You did the next level up from what I wanted you to get. So I give you even a little bit more.
Okay.
So, since it was like this, you know that eventually the two roads that go on past this kind of meet back up. So there's not really one that goes farther than the other. But you do know if you go to town, there's more likely to be food that you might be able to find. And you might be able to find other resources, clothing, bandages, things like that. Where if you go to the quarry, you can probably get diesel fuel, but you probably won't get much else. But you also know that the town is more likely to have zombies.
Well, we're just gonna be a rebel and go to the town then.
Okay?
Okay, so let's just do a little bit of a recap because it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So I picked, under my scavenge skills, I picked bushcrafted salvage. And then under psyche, I picked logic. And I have a sturdy tag, which is -1 armor.
+1 armor.
Oh, but you put a dash, so I thought it was minus.
That's exactly what you said last time.
I know. I remember that now. I have a cleaver, a pipe, a knife, which are all one-handed. And then a frying pan, but it's broken. And I have a candlestick, which is one-handed. And I have a nail bat.
Yeah, you picked that up right before we quit, so I don't think you wrote it down on your character sheet.
My defense is 8, my armor is 1.
And did you say what all your stomp skills were at?
No.
So I know your psyche's at a d6.
My scavenge is a D8, but it's got a 2 underneath of it.
It's second step.
My tough is D8 with a 2. Oration is D4, mechanical is D4, and psyche is D6.
Yeah.
And you said because I rested, I took all my stress and all my scars away. In my experience, I'm at 3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
Okay. So, as you're pulling into this town, it looks something definitely went down here. You see some buildings. You see one that looks like it's crumbling, like it looks like it was in a big bad fire. And you notice that as you come to this town, there's kind of one main intersection in town that's got a stoplight. And it's probably the only stoplight in 50 miles. And right in that intersection, there's an ambulance that's kind of catty corner in the road, blocking off the police station and the fire station from the rest of the town.
I'm scared.
And you don't see anyone dead or alive.
Okay.
There's no bodies on the ground. There's no zombies. You don't see any people about.
Okay.
So on the road you're on, as you're coming across, the first building you see on your left is like a grocery store.
Ooh.
The second one is like a newspaper office. It looks like it may have been abandoned even before the apocalypse happened. Like maybe their newspaper had closed down a while ago. On your right, it looks kind of like a storage building, like storage units. And then you notice there's kind of like it's like a construction. I'm doing air quotes. There's like a construction building, but it's like one of those father-son. They kind of do everything: roofing, plumbing, whatever they need. They're probably the only people in town that do that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much what you see.
Okay. Well, I want to investigate the grocery store.
Okay. So let me help you do something. I'm gonna have you roll, and so I think it's under psyche. You should have something that's awareness or something like that. I don't remember the exact.
It's under psyche and
okay.
Focus.
So I'm gonna have you. Excuse me. I'm gonna have you roll a awareness roll for me before you go in the door.
What am I rolling for?
To get a general idea for what you're seeing, like inside the store and.
I got a 3.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're getting out of your truck to look.
Yes, I have my cleaver in one hand and my knife.
Are you just parking your truck in the middle of the road? Or are you pulling off to the side? Are you the grocery store has a little parking lot that you can pull into?
We're gonna pull into the parking lot, and I'm taking my keys and rolling the windows up and locking my truck because nobody's stealing my truck.
Okay, so you park in the parking lot. There's a few other cars here, but they all look. They've all got a look about them that they've been sitting here. Some of them have like tires that look way too low and that kind of thing. And as you kind of get to the front of the grocery store, it's one of those ones that's got the windows all across the front, pretty much like the grocery store from The Mist. And so as you're looking in, you see some shadows moving back and forth inside, but you can't quite tell what they are. But there's definitely something moving inside.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my.
And there's no chains or anything on the door. As far as you can tell, it looks like the door's unlocked. It is one of the automatic doors, and there's no power, so you'll probably have to shove it open, but you don't see that it looks like it's latched.
I'm going to switch my weapon and have my nail bat.
Okay.
Which is a 2-handed weapon. Alright, I'm going inside.
Okay. So, as you walk through the door, you are ambushed by a zombie.
Good thing I got my Negan bat.
So, you come through the door, and standing just inside the door, there's what looks like some kind of shelving unit fell over, and as you look closer, you see it had a sale on dog food on it, and that shelf has fallen over, and this zombie was laying behind it. So as soon as you step through the door, it jumps up and attacks you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for it. And what's your
Tough?
Yeah, thank you.
D8 with a 2 underneath of it.
Okay. So he lunges at you, and his fingernails go to scratch your skin, but this zombie's so old that they snap off instead. His fingernails just come off as he tries to hit you.
That's gross. Okay, so now what do I do?
It's your turn.
I roll my D8 to fight back.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Should I do something different?
It's up to you. That's why I'm asking.
Alright, so what does my
I think it's got Pierce.
So my nailbat does 3 damage. Bleed weapons inflict bleed 1 on a step up roll. Flammable, can be lit on fire. Heavy weapons ignore 1 armor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack him with that, with my nailbat. So I roll my d8, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's my d4.
Oh.
Hold on. I got a 3.
Okay, so you are going to attack the zombie back and you hit. So you do 3 damage.
Okay.
But you didn't get a step up and you didn't get below. You got pretty much right where you want to. So you don't do anything extra.
Okay.
So he takes 3 damage and he's. So where are you aiming for?
His head.
So you swing this bat into his head and there's a loud crack that rings out throughout the whole store. And you see one of the nails kind of goes through his temple and his whole head just comes off with the bat.
So my nailbat is a quiet weapon. Does that make a difference on what you just said?
That's just what I just said is flavor.
Okay. Well, if it's quiet, I don't want to attract the other zombies by making noise.
Well, it's
with a
quiet, not
weapon.
silent.
Okay, gotcha.
So quiet, it still makes noise. The quiet tag, there's like quiet, loud. I don't remember what they all are, but depending on how high of a level that is, the more attention it gets. So like right now, since you're inside of a building, anything that's in this room, in this first room you're in, because it's this room and then there's like the back rooms where they keep like the stuff they haven't put out yet and where they get deliveries and that kind of stuff. Anything that was in this room just heard you because it's a quiet weapon.
Okay.
And so they're all close enough. They're all in close enough vicinity.
Okay. So I want to start scavenging the shelves.
Okay. Give me a scavenge. What sub skills are under there?
Bushcraft, forage, hunt, ingenuity, salvage, and track.
So it would be forage because you're looking for like resources.
Okay, and I don't have an extra thing on that.
So you just roll
that one. So I just roll my d8.
Yes.
I got an 8.
Okay. So you're searching these shelves, and it looks like everything has been untouched since the apocalypse happens. Everything, like, what it seems like to you is when the power got off, anyone that was in here that was trapped, like, it was only zombies. And so they've not broken in anything. Some shelves are knocked over and stuff, like I said, with the dog food shelf. But none of the actual goods themselves are gone. And as you get closer to the back, the smell of rotting meat and the smell of rotting vegetables kind of wafts over you from the back, where the fridges are. But where you're at, with all the canned goods and stuff, there's plenty here. You can get up to 4 resources, I'll say, from this.
So what is it? I know what resources are, but what do you mean by 4? Like, I can pick 4 cans of beans?
You can mark 4, or check, or fill in the box, or X, or however you want to mark it on your sheet where it says resources. You just fill in, you have 4 resources.
Remind me again what the resources do.
So, for example, you just ran out of gas. When you burn a resource, like right now you just found 4 resources. So it can be food, water, gas, or ammo for a gun if you have it, that kind of thing. Or like fuel for a flamethrower, or whatever you need. But when you burn it, it kind of, when you use one of those resources, it kind of, like, it's on me to come up with a reason of, oh, how does that work? Okay. So, like, for example, if you were to burn one right now and say, I want to fill my truck up with gas, which I would probably say half a tank would be 1 resource, a full tank would be 2 resources. But if you said you want to do that, I'd be like, oh, as you're walking through the parking lot, you notice there's a jerry can strapped to one of the back of the cars, and you take it and you fill up your truck.
Well, I want to fill up my truck.
Okay, so are you leaving the store then?
Can I go back in there and get 2 more resources?
No, you found everything there is of use in this store right now. I'm gonna say.
Well, if I found everything of use, yeah, I'm gonna go back out to my truck.
Okay. You fought your first zombie.
And I won.
Exactly. So, you're going to go back out to your truck. So, like I said, as you're walking through the parking lot, you notice there's a jerry can on the back of one of the cars. Or one of them. And luckily it's diesel fuel. So you can fill your truck back up and be on your way.
And you said that cost me 2 resources.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to fill my truck up. And I'm going to run like a little girl the other way.
Like leave town?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm kidding.
You can. It's
What's
up to
the
you. It's what you want
fun
to
of
do.
that?
Do you close the grocery store door behind you, or do you leave it open?
Close it.
Okay.
So we're going to go check out the construction business.
Okay.
See if there's anything in there I can salvage. Maybe some more nails for my bat.
Okay. So, give me another awareness roll.
Actually, do that.
And are you leaving your truck in the grocery store parking lot and you're walking over there, or are you driving your truck over there?
I'm gonna drive my truck over there.
Okay. This place does not have a parking lot, but there's street parking, so you can park on the street.
I don't trust people to leave my truck behind.
What'd you get?
A 1.
So, you get to the construction place, and you've kind of let your guard down. I mean, you've only run into one zombie so far, and you killed that pretty easy. But as you approach the doors of the construction place, again, it seems like they're unlocked. But you kind of are being kind of lackadaisical about everything you're doing. And so you're not really double checking and making sure that there's nothing around you. You're kind of unaware. You're kind of excited about the fact you found fuel and stuff, so you're not really paying much attention. So you kind of just barge through the doors without really checking to see what's inside. And the doors are unlocked. But once you get in there, there's this lobby area. And it is packed full of probably 40 zombies.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna hightail it back to my truck.
As you do, you notice on the door, it says, like, zombies trapped in here, or something like that on the door. Like, in spray paint.
So I'm leaving.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But you have to give me a mobility roll.
Mobility's under tough, so that's a D8. So does the 2 underneath my D8 mean anything?
So whenever you get points, when you level up and stuff, you can put points into your skill. So, step 0 is a D4. Step 1 is a D6. Step 2 is a D8. Step 3 would be a D10.
Gotcha. So how do I get experience?
You should have got some from that zombie. No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking D&D rules. I was playing D&D yesterday, or the other day. It's whenever you take stress in... I think we determined just stress. Or was it just scars? Originally it was both, and me and you had talked about it after we played the first time, and decided it'd be better if it was just
stress.
Okay.
Crap, I got a 1.
You should have taken 1 stress and gotten 1 experience because you rolled a 1 earlier, and you just rolled a 1 again. So you do it the other way. You start it, so your stress is based off your psyche, which is D6. So you start here where it's D6. So it'd be these 2.
Start
Here, it'd be those 2.
and then do I get your experience?
Yes.
So my experience is full. What's that mean?
It means that next time you take like a rest, that you can level up.
Okay. So what happened with my roll of a 1?
So as you're trying to get back out through these doors, I'm gonna say they're like pretty heavy doors. So, I mean, you see the text on them and stuff, and then as you're trying to pull this one closed, your hand kind of slips, and the door slams behind you. And all the zombies turn to look at you.
Of course they do.
So, the closest one is gonna move towards you.
You're mean. You're picking on me.
So,
What roll?
you don't do it now.
Well, you have to tell for people listening.
No, I don't. They'll figure it out from how this goes. This zombie gets up close to you, and he's gonna try to bite you, and he succeeds. And he does 2 damage. And I'm gonna need you to roll to percentile, which you don't have, so I'll have to give you that.
So that's 2 scars?
Yeah.
What am I rolling these for?
Just roll them.
0, 3.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Rolling for infection to see if you have the zombie virus.
And do I?
You don't know.
You're picking on me.
I'm not picking on you. I have that. You seriously don't know. You can't tell.
Okay, well I'm gonna attack him with my nail bat.
Okay. So, it'd be tough if you're rolling.
An 8.
Okay. And that's the highest on the die?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Right? Because my tough is a D8.
Yeah, that's right. So you slam into his head, and... that's gonna kill him. I'm assuming you're going for the head. So that takes his head off just like the first guy. Actually, I'm gonna say this guy, when you hit him in the head, instead of getting stuck on the nail like that, you just like fully launch it and it goes back into the crowd of zombies.
Okay, so now what?
You can try to get back out.
I want to get back out.
Okay, give me another mobility roll.
Can I? A 3.
Okay. And you don't have the mobility sub skill? Okay. So, you're yanking the doors back open, and you get back outside, but one of the doors seems like it's kind of stuck and it won't close all the way.
I'll get back in my truck.
Okay. Zombies start to pour out the door.
I'm gonna run over.
Okay. I am going to have you roll a D12.
I know what am I rolling for?
You're using your truck as a weapon. I'm having you roll a D12.
4.
Okay. So I'm going to say about 4 or 5 of them get outside, and you manage to plow down 2 of them and kill them.
Where's the other 2?
They're kind of just milling about.
Okay. So we're gonna zoom down the road.
You see... Okay. Before you start zooming down the road,
I want to
you
get
hit
away
these-
from the zombies.
I know. You hit these first 2 zombies, and then you hear 2 loud cracks as the other 2 zombies that got out fall to the ground.
Okay. Did I hit them?
No. Give me an awareness roll.
Well, now I want to go investigate.
Well, give me an awareness roll.
6.
The crack sounded an awful lot like gunshots. Like a high-powered rifle.
Gotcha. I was thinking like they fell over because I killed 2 of them and there was like a hive mind type. Sorry, that's where my mind went.
No, you're fine. I've done hive mind stuff before.
Okay, so I want to head back to this warehouse back here.
Okay. Those are the storage units, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was a warehouse.
I initially said warehouse, and I corrected myself and said, like, storage unit. So this road actually curves around and comes into, like, the storage unit area, and there's, like, different rows of them throughout there. So if you just drive forward and go around that turn, you can get there.
That's where I want to go.
Okay. Okay, you're at the storage units.
I want to be very, very cautious.
Okay. Give me an awareness roll.
You think I wouldn't have to look every time now to see what that is? A 3.
Okay, so you don't really... These look like they have kind of been picked through. There's a lot of them that have their doors open, that there's stuff either spilling out of, or some of them look like they're completely cleared out.
I was looking for people, so...
There, you don't see anyone, you don't see anything zombie or people living over here.
Okay. So, my road the other way just ends? Like I can't go the other direction? Like is
Yeah.
there only one road through town?
Yes. Yeah, this main crossroads through town is like the two big roads in town.
Okay.
Everything else around it is like, these are like the businesses. Everything else in the town is just like houses and stuff, and it's there's nothing farther that way that you can get to right now.
That's where the gunshots come from.
They came from the direction of the police station. I should have said that.
Alright, I'm gonna lock my truck. I
Okay.
hate to leave my truck. Actually, no, because those doors are still open. So I'm gonna take my truck and drive over beside the police station.
Like, on the side that's against the road.
I think I want to drive past it over here so that I'm
For those of you listening, the like family-owned construction business I was talking about is right across from the police station. But the police station has an ambulance blocking it off from that road.
I want to go past it over here by the brick wall.
Okay.
And park there.
Okay.
So I'm not by the zombies.
So as you drive back by the construction zone, you see more zombies have flooded out and are all over the sidewalk. But none of them seem to have really wandered into the road yet. Okay, so you're over by this brick building is the one that looks like it was ravaged by a fire. So it's more the remnants of a building than an actual building itself.
I'm going to cautiously sneak my way over to the police station.
What way are you going?
I think I want to go around the burnout building.
Like around the back?
Yeah.
There's another building here.
Is there a space between the two buildings?
No, they're like flush.
So can I go all the way around and hit the road on the other side of the other building?
Well, it's also blocked off on that side. On this side. That's off the map.
I know, not for my truck, though. I'm saying for me. Could I fit through there? Is there like an alley or anything there?
Here?
Yeah.
The building extends this way.
Oh, gotcha.
And so, like, this is blocked off with another car. It's just not on the map.
That's fine.
Okay.
I knew the road was blocked. I just didn't know if like a person could fit.
No, it's like... It seems like they're trying to keep it tight. To keep things from coming in.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to quietly sneak toward the zombies to get to the police station. Because I want to know what the heck's going on.
Well, I will say, I'm not telling you what to do. But the building that's partially collapsed, you think you could probably climb over the wall.
Okay, I was going to say that, but
Okay.
I didn't know if I could.
Anytime you have an idea like that, bring it up. Because even if I turn it down, it's better to throw the idea out there. And
Alright, well that's what I want to do.
okay. So, give me another...
I'm locking my truck.
Okay. And taking the keys.
And taking the keys.
Give me another mobility roll.
Which is D8.
Yeah, because it's tough.
I got an 8.
Okay, so you easily get over this wall. I'm going to say what you do is you get up in the bed of your truck and get onto the top of your truck, and then you can get over the wall easy.
Okay.
Without
Is
really...
there, like, can I see through the wall facing the police station?
Yes, that part of that has collapsed too, so you can peek through.
I want to go peek through and see what I can see.
Okay, a second. Is there anything you want to talk about while we get stuff set up?
Well, he says give me a second. It's probably scary because he's going to do something goofy to me.
So what are your thoughts right now?
I don't know. Obviously, there's people here, but last people I ran into weren't nice to me, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out, huh? So what is this building back here behind the
This building?
paper stand? No, this one.
It's like a local theater. I hadn't said that yet because you haven't been over in that direction, but yeah, it's like a local theater.
He's putting people with guns out, guys. Lots of people with guns.
Well, first I'm getting figures out to see what I have.
Oh, shoot.
So I'm not. These aren't all going on the table.
I thought I wanted to fight all them people.
These aren't all going on the map. Why is fighting where your mind goes first?
Because I know you.
Okay. So from what you can see one woman on the roof with some kind of rifle, and you can kind of see. Did I have you roll awareness? I should have had you roll awareness.
I rolled an 8. Was the last thing I rolled.
Yeah, that wasn't. I was thinking that was your awareness, but that was for climbing.
4.
Okay. So yeah, you see the woman on the roof, and then you can see through one of the windows at the front of the police station. You can see an older guy walking around, and that's about all you can see from where you're at. But they are human.
What is the woman on the roof wearing? Is she in like a police? Not, you don't have to be specific, but is she like in a police uniform?
No, and it's nothing matches. It just seems like it's stuff that they've scavenged.
Okay.
So she's probably wearing, because I'm gonna say it's. I don't remember if we ever set a season last time we were doing this, but I'm gonna say it's like fall going into winter, and so she's got probably like 2 jackets layered over each other, and then she's got like cargo pants on, and her hair's tied back, and she's got a backpack on her back.
I think we talked about that season because of the corn in the field.
Okay. And did I say it was fall?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
the corn was vaguely ready, but it hadn't been harvested yet.
I vaguely remember. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to hide behind the wall and kind of shout at the lady on the roof to see if she's friendly or not.
So, what exactly are you shouting?
Don't shoot.
Is that all you say?
Yes, for now.
Okay, I'm gonna have you give me a flat oration roll.
A what?
Oration. The O in your stomp.
The D4s are so weird to me. A 4.
Do you want to use that? Oh, I don't have it. I didn't bring my dice, my extra dice. I've got that one where the numbers are on the top instead of being
it's
like
fine.
on the sides
It's just,
like that.
It's so weird.
So what? I'm sorry. What did you roll?
A 4.
Okay. So, she yells back from the roof, and she's like, "Why are you letting zombies out in our town?" And she kind of turns. She's not pointing the rifle at you, but she turns in the direction your voice came from.
No. I'm just passing through. I just want a place to sleep for the night.
That doesn't explain why you opened those doors.
I can't read.
Are you saying that genuinely, or are you like how?
No.
No. I know you can read, but I'm saying, are you saying that in a joking way? Or are you saying that in like you're making an excuse way and you're trying to make it sound believable? Like
I'm
how?
not actually saying that to her. I was
At
saying
all?
that to you.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if you meant in game or not.
I came from the country and I don't really know what's going on. I haven't seen these zombies before.
Let me get the old man. And you see her go. There's. Now that you're closer, you can see that kind of behind the ambulance and against the wall of the police station, there's like a ladder leaning. And it looks like the ladder from a fire truck, but there's no fire truck. It's just the ladder. And she climbs down that. She goes inside the front door of the police station. And 10, maybe 15 minutes pass. And she comes back out with the old man.
Okay. Is he nice to me?
Well, I'll get to that. And the woman that you were talking to on the roof earlier goes, "You can come out, we're not going to shoot you. Yet."
I think I'll stay right here behind the brick wall, thanks.
Is that what you say?
Yeah?
Okay. We can't really help you if you're hiding.
Okay, fine.
So you come out?
Yeah. Barely. I could just peek around the corner.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if they're going to shoot me, they can blow my head off.
Yeah. As you peek around the corner, you see that neither of them have their guns out.
Okay, good.
The guy's got his guns stashed kind of on his sides, and she's got her rifle slung on her back with her backpack.
So I'll put my bat down.
Okay.
Well, not down, but...
You're putting on your back, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Are you still just peeking out, or are you coming out?
I'll come out.
Okay.
If they shoot me and I die, it's all your fault.
So, as you come out, the old man goes, "What's the big idea here letting all these zombies out? We rounded up every zombie in town, and we put them in there, so if there's ever a cure, we can repopulate the town."
I don't have any idea what's going on. I was in the country, and I got attacked by people. Not zombies, but people.
Miss Fran over here had to shoot 2 of her neighbors because you let them out.
Pretty sure there's not gonna be a cure in your lifetime, old man.
Do you actually say that? He just stares you down, and there's a beat of silence for a second, and then the girl from the roof just bursts out laughing. And she's like, "I like you."
See, it worked.
And the old man is gonna be like, What's your goal here? Why are you here?"
I needed gas, I need food, and I need a place to sleep for the night. I'm trying to get back to the city.
And then you're gonna move along?
Sure, yeah. Is it just you two here?
I'm not gonna give you that information.
Nobody's gonna hurt me, are they?
No one's gonna hurt you if you don't hurt them.
Okay. So, are you gonna let me stay?
Well, how do we know we can trust you?
You can have my broken frying pan. As a goodwill gesture.
We've got plenty of frying pans. Do you have information or anything that...
Don't go to the farm. Down the road a couple miles, like 10 miles down the road. They're mean people.
The Skull Mask gang?
Yes.
They tried to come through here. We put down the ones that did.
Ooh. You're scary.
We're surviving.
It's true. How come you haven't raided the grocery store yet?
There's zombies inside.
You just told me you rounded up all the zombies in town and put them in the warehouse.
The free-roaming zombies.
Okay.
We've been using the storage units to find supplies.
So we're kind of at an impasse. Can I spend the night or not?
You have to give us all your weapons, and we'll give them back to you when you leave. We've got kids, and we can't risk it.
I'd rather not give you all my weapons.
Well, then you can find somewhere else to stay.
Can I keep one in case I get a zombie attack?
There's no zombies within our perimeter.
Now, but there could be.
That's why we've got someone looking out on the roof.
Okay, I think I'll go somewhere else. Do you have any food I can take with me?
No, you can mosey on along.
Okay, peace out. He's kind of a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to protect the people in his town, and you're a stranger coming through. Okay, so
I'm gonna leave town.
Okay, so are you just gonna try to scurry back over the wall to get back out?
I'm sorry, what is the building on the other side of me?
You haven't seen. You can just see the side of it. And it has some light fire damage, but the building itself is intact. So it's just it's got where you could see that fire was looking at the walls, but it didn't actually catch.
So I asked the old man what that building is.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go back around the wall and get my truck.
Okay. Give me another mobility roll to get back over the wall. Tough.
A 3.
So, you're scrambling over this wall, and you keep just sliding back down. You can't find your footing.
Can I use my nail bat? Kind of like stick it in the wall?
Sure. Give me another roll.
An 8.
Okay. That time you perfectly just scramble back over the wall into your truck. And as you get over here, you see now that, as far as you can tell, every single zombie that was in that place has now flooded out into the streets.
I feel like it's my duty to round them up and put them back in there, but I don't want to.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Are the old man and the lady gonna do that?
You have no way to tell that.
Well, I mean, if they started doing it now, I'd know.
You don't see them doing it now.
I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving town.
Okay.
Nobody here wants to be nice to me. I'm just gonna
I will say, the way you need to go to meet up back with the road that's going to take you to the big city is through where they have the road closed off.
But I can't get back there.
I know. But I'm saying you're going to have to find a way around.
I'm just gonna go back to the Y and go the other way.
To the quarry?
Is that gonna take a lot of gas?
You should be okay. You have a full tank now. You did not have a full tank when you left the farm. You probably had.
Well, what would be my other option to get through town? Because they're not gonna move their stuff and let me through.
I meant you could try to find a way around. Or you could barrel through buildings.
No, I like my truck. What's behind the police station?
The police station kind of just extends on into where that road ends.
Oh.
And back there's just a few houses and stuff.
So is there a road between the back of the police station and the houses?
There's some driveways, but there's not any actual roads. You can go back and go down the other way of the Y if you want to. I don't care.
I want to go back and talk to the people again.
Like go back over the wall?
Yeah.
Are like you're going back that way? Or do you want to try to walk over the barricades, or how are you doing this?
Are they still standing in the road?
Where you left them at?
Yeah.
You're not sure. You lost sight of them after you went over the wall.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and I'm gonna yell at them for a minute.
From?
Just where I'm at. I just say, hey, can y'all still hear me?
Okay. As you do this, the 40 zombies that have flooded out in the streets turn their attention towards you.
Shoot, I didn't even think about that!
And you hear the girl from before, she shouts back, "You went inside, but I'm still out here."
And I ask if I help round up the zombies again. Can I spend the night and get medical treatment for my zombie bite?
Well, if you were bit, we're not going to let you in.
Okay, fine, I'm leaving town. Shoot. Oh, wait, I have a resource. I have resources. Can I use that to cure myself?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Because the zombies have their attention on you, you could heal one. But if you save it, you can heal more outside of combat.
Okay.
So it's up to you can heal one now, or if you wait, it can heal up to 3 outside of combat.
I think I'm gonna wait. I really do think I just want to leave town.
Okay. So
People are jerks.
I don't necessarily think they're jerks. I think they're surviving.
So I'm gonna back my truck up and turn the corner and take out as many zombies as I can.
Like that way? And then where are you going?
This way, I'm going back out.
Okay. So give me another D12 roll for the truck.
1.
So
Your dice don't like me.
So as you're backing up into these zombies, your truck just starts to spin. And no matter how hard you press on the gas, whether you put it in drive or reverse, it's stuck. It's not going anywhere.
Don't do that to me.
You rolled a 1. That means something bad happens and you add 1 stress. So it's stuck probably right here.
Well, how am I gonna get unstuck on zombie guts when there's zombies out there?
Well, the zombies are getting closer and closer to surrounding your truck. And you hear more like pops ring out as you see her on the roof taking out a few of them.
Hold on, I'm looking through my weapons. I don't have anything that's like longer range. It's broken. I guess I'm just gonna get out of my truck and try to kick some zombie butt with my nail bat.
Okay. You also, I will say this, and I'm not trying to like railroad you into doing anything, but the windows in your truck do roll down. I want to say they're even the old kind where you have the
cranky kind.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, let's do that, but I'm gonna switch my weapons and I'm gonna use my knife and my cleaver.
Okay. So how far down are you rolling the window?
About halfway.
Okay. And then, what are you doing?
Slashing a zombie with my cleaver.
Okay. So give me a tough roll for attacking. Do you have? No, you don't have any of the things under it.
A 4.
Okay.
I have an 8.
So you're going to, what are you using, your cleaver or your
Cleaver.
knife? Okay. So how much damage is that?
2.
Okay. So it does 2 damage to the zombie, and you cleave off a good chunk of the zombie's head, but it's still kicking. It looks, you took out most of its brain though, but it's still kicking.
Alright, I'm gonna go after that one again.
Okay. Give me another roll.
6.
Okay. So that's gonna cleave the rest of what's left of its brain out of its head, and it slumps over.
Okay.
So when you backed up, you rolled a 1. So I'm gonna say you really only hit like 2 zombies. So you still got. There was 40. You killed 1. She killed 2. She's just killed, I'll say 3 more. And you just killed another one. And there were the 2 you backed over earlier. And then the 2 you just backed over. So how many is that?
11? 12?
Out of 40.
There's still 28 left.
Give or take.
I'm gonna yell for the lady on the roof to help me.
I'm trying my best. I don't have unlimited ammo, and this takes a while to reload, and I don't have enough ammo for all of them.
Any suggestions?
Can you not get out of there?
My truck's stuck in the goo.
Don't die?
Thanks. Helpful. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to use my cleaver out the
He
window.
throws something that kind of glints off the sun for a second and lands in the bed of your truck.
Okay, let's find out what that... Well, I can't because I'm surrounded by zombies.
Yeah. But it's in the bed of your truck, so if you can figure out a way to get it.
Does my truck have a back window?
Yeah.
That opens?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to go through the back window and get it. Like,
Okay.
what part of the truck bed is it in? Is it close enough where I don't have to go all the way out the window?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay, give me a mobility roll for that. To
Which
try to
one's
squeeze
mobility?
out that window. Tough.
T8.
I feel like that's all I'm having you roll.
A 1.
So, you can't even get your shoulders past the window. It's too small.
Can I see?
So you take 1 stress.
Can I see what she... So, my stress is 3 full. Like, I've got, like, all 3
So
things
it's
full.
4. It's 4 now. You're into 4.
Right.
So now instead of rolling, when you roll Psyche, instead of rolling a D6, you roll a D4.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or was it a D8?
4. Or 6, I mean.
Is that right?
My psyche's a D6.
Then I think I had you start in the wrong spot. You should be here at level 1. So you should be 1 into D4 over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead. So, anyway. You're trying to see what it was.
Yeah.
Give me an awareness.
So that's a D4.
Yep.
A 4.
So, you can see it's a pistol. Like a revolver.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my nail bat and try to hook the handle of it with my nail bat.
Okay. Give me a... I'm gonna make this an ingenuity roll. Which is under scavenge.
Okay, I'm glad you know what I'm doing.
Well, sometimes I have to look.
I don't have a boost on that. A 2.
So you can't. You try to hit it with your bat, and you knock it a little bit further away, and you're afraid if you try again, you're gonna knock it where it's completely out of your reach.
Alright. What about zombies? Are there zombies trying to get to me through the back window?
No, because they can't. They haven't. They can't. I'm gonna say your truck is a little like lifted, and so they can't. They don't have good mobility, so they can't really climb into the bed.
Okay. Can I use my candlestick and bust out the back window so I can fit through there?
Like bust out like the whole back.
Yeah. What do I need to roll?
Give me a tough roll to see if you can break the window.
Was that a 3? This dice is messing with me tonight. A 3.
Okay, so you bust out the window with the candlestick. So give me a what? I think it would be another tough roll. I would have you do to try to get out through the window without like cutting yourself or anything.
A 1.
So I'm gonna say this: you get through the window, but you take 2 scars from cutting yourself on the glass. But you now have the revolver.
Okay. Do you have a revolver card? So I can see what my stuff is?
Give me a second.
Where's my handy dandy card for it?
Oh, I left my thing with the cards in it at home. I grabbed it this morning and then I'll set it down somewhere. And
revolver, scars 3, bleed weapons, inflict bleed 1 on a step up roll. Fueled. On a total fail, your weapon gains the empty tag. Heavy weapons ignore 1 armor. So how many, how do I know how much ammo she gave me?
you can just check in it.
Okay.
She didn't give you any extra, so it's just what's in there, so it's 6 bullets.
Okay. Is she still shooting zombies?
She's picked off a few more that have gotten close to your truck, but she's not trying to pick them all off.
Where's the rest of the zombies? Are they surrounding me?
They're more towards the bed of your truck. She's been picking off the ones that are getting close to your door.
Okay. So I want to...
And some of them are probably, I'd say, okay, so 11, so there's 28 left, right, is what we decided?
Well, 12 and then 28.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'll say about 20 of them have gone towards the gunshots.
Okay.
So they're kind of against the wall of the police station.
Okay.
So there's about 8 of them around your truck.
Okay, so
Four of them are on the police station side, 4 of them are on the other side.
But they're by my bed of the truck.
Yes.
So I want to sneak off the front of my truck and go to the burnt building and see if I can find brick that are loose enough I can put under my front tires.
So how are you sneaking out the front of your truck?
I'm gonna have to use the door.
That's what I was asking.
But you said the zombies are by the bed, right? So...
Yeah,
okay.
but opening your door is still going to make noise,
right,
is what I'm saying.
Right.
So I'm just going to make you roll for it.
But I have a pistol. I'm going to have my pistol, and I'm going to have... probably my cleaver. Yeah, my pistol and my pistol, yeah. Yeah, my pistol and my cleaver.
Okay. So, so you're gonna open the door and slip out. I'm gonna have to make you do a stealth roll, which is also tough.
So, shoot, we haven't been doing this. So I'm down to a D6 on my toe.
Well, that just happened
Okay.
when you went through that window.
Okay, gotcha. That's right. Okay. 2.
Okay, so you draw 3 of them that are kind of coming towards you now.
Okay.
From that side.
I'm gonna hit the leader with my cleaver.
Okay, so give me a tough roll.
A 3.
Okay, so that's gonna hit, and How many scars is that? 2.
2.
So it's still alive.
Okay. So is it still staying on by me?
It's still coming for you.
Alright, I'm gonna do that again.
Okay.
A 4.
Okay. So that's gonna kill it, but then the next 2 are gonna try to hit you.
So why didn't you roll in between me rolling twice?
Because they were still making their way towards you. They weren't on top of you yet.
Oh, gotcha.
So I let you have 2 attacks before they go.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so the first one's gonna completely miss, and the second one is gonna hit and does 2 damage, but they're not trying to bite you, they just clawed you with their fingers.
Okay.
So no infection.
I'm gonna just... If I use... Okay, so I'm gonna use my pistol,
Okay.
but I wanna use 1 bullet. I wanna shoot one of them and it go through... Take out the one behind it.
That's gonna be a very difficult roll, but I'll let you try.
Okay. Is that tough?
Yeah. And you're gonna have to roll maximum on the die. So in this case it's 6.
A 1.
So you line up the shot, and you think it's gonna be really cool, and as you pull the trigger to fire, there's the bright flash and the puff of smoke, but there's no bullet. And you realize there's blanks in the gun, and not actual bullets.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I like left the safety on or something. Alright, well we're gonna go back to my trusty cleaver and get rid
No,
of this dude.
because if you roll a 1, with that weapon, it means it doesn't have any bullets left. That doesn't make sense for what I just told you, so in this case, it's full of blanks. And she did not realize that. She did not set that up. So, the blank will still fire and everything, but it doesn't do anything. You know, it goes off.
Well, we're gonna cleave his head.
Well,
or does he get to go?
He gets to go first. So, they both get to go. First one misses. You killed the first one, so there's 2 left that are coming after you.
Yeah.
Okay. They both missed.
Okay. So I got my cleaver in one hand.
And your pistol in the other.
Switch my pistol since it's not working, and I'm gonna have my pipe in my other hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna double whammy.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
With 1 roll?
I make you do 2 rolls.
Okay. Alright, so we're going first with the cleaver.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay.
And then my pipe is the scars 2. A 1.
So, and you should have taken a stress when you rolled that 1 before, and you should take 1 now. Does that knock you out?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you're here fighting these, you was it cleaver first, then pipe?
Mm-hmm.
So the cleaver sinks into its flesh like a knife through butter, and takes off a good portion of, I'm gonna say its shoulder. I'm gonna say that's where you hit, and then the pipe slams into the other side. But the zombie falls as you hit it, and you fall with it, and you pass out.
Great.
So, now that your stress hit negative, you'll have to pick a negative stress tag.
What does that mean?
So, there's player tags, you know that. You've got the one that gives you armor. Negative ones, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. When you hit negative, like whenever you run out of scars, or you run out of psyche, you have to pick a negative, basically, trait to have, that you can then get rid of when you level up. When you level up, you can either choose to take a positive tag to up one of your scores, or to remove a negative tag.
Gotcha.
So you'll have to pick a negative tag, but I'm not going to worry about that right this minute.
Okay.
We can worry about that after we get settled a little bit. Because you wake up, for a second, you think you're at home. Because it's been a long time since you've had a good bed to sleep in. Like an actual bed. It's not like a hotel bed or anything. Like, you can tell there's between a hotel bed and a bed in a house. And so this is kind of a nice bed, and you're kind of smiling to yourself as you're thinking about your family and everything. And then as you wake up and become more aware, You realize this isn't your bedroom, this isn't your bed, and everything looks very unfamiliar.
Okay.
The walls in here are very stark. On one side, there's glass that looks like mirrors, and there's a table that's kind of bolted down in the middle of the room, and your bed is pushed against the opposite wall of where the mirrors are, and it's just like a little twin bed.
So I'm in a jail cell.
You're in an interrogation room.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I want out.
So what do you do?
If they stole my truck, I'm gonna be mad. Just throwing that out there. I want to bang on the door and tell them to let me out.
Okay. So almost as soon as you go to knock on the door, it swings open, and the woman that you had met earlier that was on the roof is standing there with a tray of, there's eggs and bacon and sausage and different things. She said, I was just coming to bring you breakfast.
Where's all my weapons?
They're in your truck.
Where's the weapons I had on me?
They're in your truck.
Where's my truck?
We put it inside our perimeter.
Can I have it back?
It's yours.
Okay, I'll eat breakfast then. I don't trust people in this game.
So I'm gonna say that you were bitten on like the arm, and as you start to eat and you pick up whatever you want, the eggs, the bacon, whatever you start with, you notice there's a bandage on your arm where that bite was.
Okay.
And the flesh around it is not looking inflamed or infected in any way. And you know if you had been bitten, you would have started to show signs of infection by now.
Okay.
So you're safe.
So then, I probably should pick my negative thing, huh?
Yes.
So do I lose stress points? Like, do I take off stress check marks?
Yeah, you're back at full. You're back at full. But you take one of the negative stress things. So let me. So one of the ones you can take is addict. So you start relying on something. So you must use one resource per day. One resource per day to feed your addiction. If you don't, you must use all actions to seek out a resource to
No, I don't want to be
feed that. Let me find. Phobia, you have a fear of something and take stress when you counter it once per day. So often, the way that I intend for that to be used mostly is like, so since you were down by a zombie, it would be like, the main thing I would say is like you would be scared of zombies.
Well, that's kind of hard in this
I know.
campaign.
I know. So...
So wait a minute, before we get into all this, my experience is also full, so you said I could...
You can level up. So if you want to, you can not take a negative tag and just call it
So
good.
talk to me about leveling up.
So when you level up, you can either up one of your skills, one of your stomp skills, to the next level. So it goes up a die type from like, it'd be D8 to D10, or D6 to D8, or D4 to D6.
Right.
And, or you can pick a positive tag,
Okay.
or you can get rid of a negative tag.
Okay. So what's the other negative one?
Those are the only two I have so far. Those are the only two stress ones I have so far. I also have frail, a total fail on any tough check gives you 1 scar. Maimed, you have a lost or injured limb.
Man.
Oh, I've got another negative one. Trusting, manipulate rolls are 1 step easier against you.
I think I'm just gonna use my experience and not take a negative one.
Okay.
You can't really be scared of zombies in a zombie campaign.
I know. And if you want to pick a different phobia of something that would be relevant.
Fear of canned goods.
I was trying to think of something that you could do. But even like, because I was going to say, well, she should, like, She's shooting the gun, so maybe gunshots, but you're probably going to hear a lot of gunshots in this.
I'll just use my experience and not take a negative one right now.
I just feel bad because I don't have many negative tag yet.
Addiction would suck because I don't get resources very often.
Yeah. Well, I will come up with more. And then the positive ones I have, crap, scrolled too far. Okay. I have Gunner, can reroll your first ranged attack once per encounter. Handy, simple repairs automatically succeed. MacGyver, reroll an ingenuity roll once per day. Merchant, treat partial success bargaining rolls as regular successes. Prepared, roll a subskill die for a subskill you have not learned once per day. Racer, reroll a driving roll once per day. You have sturdy, you know what that does. Trustworthy, reroll a convince roll once per day. So those are the ones I have so far.
I'm just gonna not take a negative one.
Okay. Well, and I'll work on some more negative ones, and if you want to, we can come back to it and be like, well, if there's a negative one that you would rather take and a positive one, we can do that instead. But for right now, we'll leave it as is.
And then, since I rested, do I get rid of any of my scars?
Yes, and you're eating right now, so you would be able to heal up all your scars.
Okay, so I want to...
You're lucky you were in town when this happened, where there was people that could help you.
I want to, as I'm eating with my mouth full of food, I want to ask her why she gave me a gun with blanks. I know you said she didn't know, but my character doesn't know she doesn't know.
That it was full of blanks?
Yeah.
It was in the police armory. I don't know how that would have happened.
Did you set me up?
No. Why would I do that? Why would we have saved your life if we were setting you up?
Okay, fine. Thank you for breakfast.
And I think she's gonna say, I do think...
Oh, I want to ask her one more thing.
Well, before you do that, she's gonna say this. That was my bad, and I just kind of remembered, we have a marathon that we do here every year as a kind of a fundraiser type thing. And the police station always shoots the starting pistol. And I didn't realize that was a starting pistol.
Okay, fine, I forgive you. What happened? What happened to all the zombies?
We took care of them. We killed the ones we had to, and the rest we got back into the building and got it closed up.
I'm sorry about all that.
We put a chain on the door this time. Hopefully that helps people that can't read.
I'm sorry. Okay, so is there anything in town I can help you guys with? Like, I feel like I owe you, well, I do owe you my life.
You said something about going to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
We're real low on food. We've been looting houses for it. We're afraid to go in the grocery store because we don't know what it looks like in there.
I will go with you. We could go together, but I only encountered one zombie in the front of the store. And it looked like nothing had really been touched in there.
Well, me and the old man are kind of having a disagreement. He, I kind of said I liked you whenever you said that thing about the cure. I don't think there is a cure for this. Their limbs are rotting and falling off. You can't cure that.
Well, I agree.
I think we should just... I just think we should...
Like this, it's going to be forever before
the military rolls through.
Here anyway.
I think we should just put them down and put them out of their misery.
What happens if you leave them for too long? How long have they been locked up, I guess, is my first question.
Well, we add new ones in every once in a while. So it kind of depends. The oldest in there... Gosh. When it started...
How long ago? Because I was in the middle of nowhere.
You're making me come up with a time frame.
I'm just curious. My basic question is, like, have they been there long enough they should have starved to death?
I don't know if they can starve.
That's what my point is. Like, he wants to keep them alive, but is that really fair to them?
I think the oldest ones in there are about 3 months old.
So, I agree with you, but I can go get you food if you want to come with me.
Well, I'll go with you, but I think we need a new leader. And I'm not saying anything against the old man, but I'm not saying to kill him or anything like that. I don't want that at all. I've known him my whole life. He practically helped raise me. I don't think he understands the severity of the situation we're in. He thinks the military is going to roll through here one day with a cure and everything's going to be fixed. And he's been saying the same thing since this all started.
Well, who else here?
If we're counting you, we've got 19 now.
Wow. Where's everybody else?
Some of them are at the fire station, some of them are at the hotel, wherever we had room.
Okay. Well, why don't we go see what we can do about getting food for everybody?
I don't think the old man's gonna like it very well, but what? I mean, you're an outsider looking in. Is there anything you think that we can do?
I have no idea. I'm not a zombie person. I mean, I think if they're locked up and you put a chain on the door and it makes him feel better to know that there is a chance, then...
I just mean more about the leadership.
Well, how did he become the leader?
He just took charge when it all happened. He used to be sheriff here for a long time until he retired. So everyone in town knows him. And I think we need to get out of town. We don't have any farming or gardening or anything like that going on. We're gonna run out of cans eventually. I think we need to move on.
Well, and it's gonna be winter soon.
That's true too.
How does everybody else feel?
I've only talked to a couple people.
Do they want to leave?
It's hard to tell. Because people will say things to your face that they don't mean behind your back.
Do you have vehicles that you can use?
We've got a fire truck and an ambulance that's blocking off the road. The truck on the other side that's blocking off the other side is dead. It won't run.
Well, let's go get food for everybody, and we'll load up my truck and bring it back here, or we can take. Well, no, let's take my truck and load it up, and we can load up the ambulance, and then people can have a choice. Or fire truck, ambulance, whatever it is.
Ambulance and fire truck.
Yeah, and load those up with canned goods, and then give everybody a choice.
But what if he doesn't want to come?
That's his choice. It sounds harsh, but that's his choice.
Okay. Let me talk to the...
He may not be the only one who doesn't want to leave either.
Yeah. Well, let me talk to John. He's the ambulance driver. He's got the keys.
Okay.
You'll have to move it for us to get your truck out. Okay, so she's gonna leave you in the room alone to like finish off your breakfast and get ready for the day or whatever you need to do. So is there anything you would like to do while she's gone?
Go out to my truck and get my weapons back. I don't like not having them.
Okay, so I'm gonna say as you're heading out, you see that there's a couple other rooms in here, and it looks like just about every single room that they can muster has been set up as some kind of bedroom for someone. And there's a few people that are kind of milling about. There's some people that are eating breakfast in their rooms, and as you get out more into the front part, there's some fold-out tables that have been pushed together that people are eating at together out in the front room. And sitting by the door at like a desk is the old man.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to the old man.
Okay. He looks up as he approaches and Enjoy your breakfast?
Yeah, it was good. Thanks. I feel like I owe you. What can I do to help?
If it was up to me, what you could do to help is leave.
I don't have a problem with that, but is there anything I can do to pay you guys back before I do that?
We've got a good thing going on here, and I don't want any outsiders coming in and messing it up.
Okay. Have your guy move the ambulance so I can get my truck out.
John's not my guy.
You're not keeping my truck, dude.
I didn't say I was, but if you want the ambulance moved, you gotta talk to John.
Where do I find John?
At the fire station.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the fire station.
Okay. So as you get there, you see that the woman that you met. Did I ever say her name?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you wouldn't know her name.
Mm-mm.
So as you get there, you see she's already there talking to a guy who you assume is John. He looks like maybe he's in his early 40s, late 30s, somewhere in there. He's got just kind of a little bit of salt and pepper peeking through his beard. It's not like a big beard, but it's kind of a it's not stubble, but it's just kind of grown enough that it's there. You know what I mean? And it just about everyone you've seen here, it seems like they're just wearing whatever clothes they can find. They're not worried about fashion or anything. They're just trying to keep warm. And so he's talking to the woman that you met from the roof.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and introduce myself. Maybe she'll tell me her name.
So introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ren.
John, Miranda here was telling me that you need the ambulance moved to get your truck out.
Yes, please.
And that we might be moving soon. He says that kind of quiet.
The old man told me he just wants me out of town.
There's more people in here that are kind of milling about in the main. You know, it's like the garage where they keep the fire trucks and everything. There's some more people in here. So he goes kind of quiet whenever he says the moving on thing.
Well, the old man said he just wants me out of town because you guys have a good thing going.
I think the old man's out of his gourd.
Well, I'm gonna help Miranda go get some food. But if you can move the ambulance, we can use my truck to fill it up with food for you guys.
Sounds like a plan. And as he kind of turns to go out, you see he's got like a fire axe strapped across his back. But yeah, he walks out and he's gonna move the ambulance out of the way, and then the lady from the roof moves the...
Miranda, she has a name now.
Miranda moves the roadblocks.
Barriers.
Yeah. I wanted to say pylon, but that's not the right term, because the pylons are like the
Football things.
like the ones that look like barrels,
Yeah.
or the ones that are really skinny and tall. Those are both pylons.
Oh, I was thinking like football. Like the end zone, those pylons.
Are those what they... I didn't know they were called that, yeah. The only reason I know that...
I didn't know that what you were talking about was called that.
Yeah, they're construction pylons. I only know that because of... I only know that because of Skate 3, when you could add the props in. Anyway, so he's gonna move the ambulance out of the way. He's gonna drive it down by the grocery store and park in the parking lot. Then I assume you take your truck.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure all my weapons are in there.
All your weapons are in there, and Miranda's gonna climb in the passenger seat.
Okay, so we're gonna park in the parking lot.
Yeah. So now the ambulance and your truck are both parked in the parking lot.
Okay.
And John's gonna roll his window down when he sees you pull into the parking lot.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Miranda if they have any bullets for the... I should have asked her that when we were at the police station, but... I'm just gonna be like, hey, by the way, do you guys have any bullets for the pistol?
Give me a oration roll.
Which is under oration for. Why would you pick oration for that?
Because it's a resource that she has that you're trying to get from her.
A 1.
No, I really don't think we do.
Well, you're a crappy police station.
And you take 1 stress because you rolled a 1.
But then I took 1 experience too, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, when I went in before, I went in the front door and I only found one zombie.
Well, I think John wants
But-
to talk to you.
I'm just telling them what I saw.
No, Miranda says that to you.
Oh, sorry. What, John?
Well, do you roll your window down?
I got out of the truck.
When did you say that?
No, I thought I did. Fine.
Well, you said you pulled in the parking lot, and I said when you pull in, he rolls his window down.
Well, I just assumed I got out of the truck and walked over there.
Oh, okay. You can.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. I think we should back up the ambulance to the... What is that called? The...
Dock doors?
Yeah. I think we should back the ambulance up to the dock doors and load it up from there.
I don't think we should, because I'm pretty sure there's something in that back room.
Well, we can take care of it first.
Alright, John. Be the not smart one. I'll be the smart one.
Well, I don't have to do that.
No, go ahead. But when you get eaten by a zombie, it's not my fault.
So he's gonna back up to, like, the dock.
Okay.
And then he's gonna get out of the ambulance and come with you wherever. He's gonna let you lead the way, and Miranda's gonna follow you too.
Well, we're gonna go in the front doors.
Okay.
We're gonna get shopping carts.
Okay.
And we're gonna load up our shopping carts.
Okay. So what are you loading your shopping cart up with?
Canned goods.
Okay. So you're gonna do canned goods. Miranda's gonna load hers up with as many water bottles as she can fit. And John's gonna load his up with, like, anything medical related that you can find, bandages and medicine and whatever's there. Which isn't a huge selection, it's mostly just like Tylenol and stuff, like they don't have anything too heavy. But he's gonna take everything they do have, including like sanitary products for women.
You know what would be funny?
Huh.
The only canned goods left in there were like apple pie flavored baked beans. Dill pickle baked beans.
Well, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'm just gonna say you find stuff and load up the carts.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
It's
I
just
know.
Funny.
Well, it's a Marvel comic. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Anyway, in it, they're surviving in like this area where there's like bugs that come and kill people all the time, like giant bugs. Part of the annihilation wave, and it's like this family that's trying to survive, and so they find a canned good, but like the label's missing. So they're all making bets on what it's gonna be, and one of them says, "I bet it's gonna be dog food again." And then they open it, and it's dog food.
Why do I remember that?
I don't know.
I don't know why I remember that.
I may have brought it up before.
I don't know.
It's out of everything that happened in that comic, that stuck with me for some reason. I don't know why. It's just that it just did, you know.
Maybe that happens in a movie.
It might. I don't know. Anyway.
Or maybe it's like a TV comedy where she only buys from like the dented and scratched bin, and somebody says something about it's probably gonna be dog food again.
Yeah.
And she opens it and it's dog food. Anyway, sorry. So John has his axe. Miranda
Yes.
needs something besides her gun because she's not going to be shooting her gun in there.
You don't know if she has any other weapons. You've just seen that she has the rifle.
So I'm going to ask her, Miranda, do you have anything quieter than your gun?
I have a knife.
How big of a knife?
You see her like reach down into her boot and pull out a knife that's like, I'm gonna say probably 6 inches long. Like it's a pretty hefty knife.
Okay. So I'm gonna loan her. I want my cleaver. And my pie. No, I want my cleaver. I'm gonna use my cleaver and my knife. I'm gonna loan her my candlestick because it's a one-handed one.
Okay.
So she's got her knife and her candlestick. I've got my cleaver and my knife, and John's got his axe, which I'm assuming an axe would be a two-handed weapon.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. So we're gonna go in the front door. Well, I guess we
You already did, and
yeah.
you loaded up your carts.
Okay. But so we're gonna go through the
Into the back.
swinging doors into the back part.
Okay. I will say, I'm not gonna say they're swinging doors. I'm gonna say it's like a door.
Well, I was thinking like I used to work in a grocery store, and it was like this, so you could push carts through them. And
I know, but I think it's like a solid door.
Okay.
Just because that way, earlier zombies would have flooded through if it was just double, like if it was just swing
gotcha.
doors. So I'm gonna say it's like an actual door that you have to open.
Does it have a window in it?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So I would like to slowly.
There's just the only thing on it. It's like just a plain white door, practically undecorated. There's just a white sign, or like a white sign mounted to the white door, but in red lettering it says employees only.
Okay. So I'm gonna very quietly open the door and put it back there.
Okay, give me an awareness roll and give me a stealth roll.
Awareness is a D6, and stealth
It's
is
tough.
a D8. A 1
Okay.
on awareness, and an 8 on stealth.
So you take 1 stress.
That's a good combination.
What'd you get on stealth?
8.
So this door does not creak or make any kind of noise at all. But as you're looking through, it just all you see is like boxes and crates and stuff. You don't see anything moving.
Okay, so we're gonna quietly sneak back there with our shopping carts.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll stealth again because you just rolled it. So you get back there quietly, but I have to roll for the other two. Or are you going back there by yourself first and then having them come
No,
later?
they can stay with me.
Okay.
So, what are you rolling for them? Does theirs match mine?
No. I just make up what theirs is.
Okay.
So, John, I gave a D8 in tough, and Miranda, I gave a D6 in tough.
Okay.
And they both rolled high enough that they don't make noise.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you're all in the back room now, and you got that back there with no squeaky wheels or anything like that. Like, you're fine.
So we get to the dock door.
Well, you haven't got there yet.
Why?
You're still in that back room. There's all kinds of shelves back here, and so you can't see the dock doors from where you're at. There's a shelving unit in the way.
Okay.
Or not a shelving unit. It's more like a pallet of stuff, and it's just stacked higher than your head.
Okay. So I suggest that we leave our carts and make sure the way to the dock door is clear,
Okay.
and then come back for our stuff.
Okay. So, are you doing... What exactly are you doing here? Are you trying to see if there's anything out there, or are you...
I want to make sure there's no zombies back here, because I swear I heard some in there earlier.
Okay, give me another awareness roll.
You'd think I'd know this by now.
Psyche.
And I only got 2 stars. A 2.
So, again, you don't see anything. I'm going to roll for them. And Miranda kind of lets out an involuntary gasp. Not one loud enough to really draw attention, but she's like, "What is that?" She points over in a complete different direction than you're looking. It's not near the dock doors. It's more over, kind of to the left of where the dock doors are. And it's mostly in darkness. But as she points it out to you, you notice there's something over there. And at first, it just looks like a pile of something that's fallen over. But then it moves. And the way it moves, it's almost like Jell-O. The way it kind of ripples.
Ew. I guess I better go investigate.
Are you going by yourself, or are you having them come with you?
I'm gonna have John go with me, since
Okay.
his awareness is higher.
Okay.
I'm assuming it stays the same, like you're not gonna change it for this roll, right?
No. But John had a higher tough.
Oh.
Miranda had a higher awareness, I'll tell you that much.
Then Miranda's gonna go with me.
Okay. So, well, let me say this. What are you going to say to them?
I just wanna go see what it is first. I don't even know if it's a person.
I know, but how are you going to get them to go over there with you? Are you going to, like, beckon them on with a hand, or how are you doing that?
I'm gonna whisper and say, Miranda, you come with me. John, stay with the supplies.
Okay. Miranda's going to whisper back, would it not make more sense for me to stay here with my rifle and for John to go with you since he has an axe?
But she has a knife and a...
Yes, she does. But she also is the only one of you that currently has a working gun.
Okay, fine, I'll take John.
You don't have to. I'm just that's what she is pointing out.
Okay, fine, we'll take John.
I swear.
If he murdered, I'm gonna haunt Miranda though.
I swear I'm not trying to railroad you. I'm just that is what Miranda would say in this situation. Like
So me and John are gonna go check out this pile of moving goo.
Okay, so you and John.
He looks tough.
I think that's one of the supernatural ones.
I thought it was.
I don't know. Is that Dean? I've got Sam over here. I've got Bobby. I've got Jack.
It's either Dean or John.
Does he have the necklace?
Oh yeah.
So it's Dean. Yeah. Here's John. So here's John. I was gonna say I just grabbed one of the supernatural ones. I didn't know which one it was. I'm using for those of you that are listening, if you're not watching, I'm using figures from Zombicide, but Zombicide did 3 sets with supernatural, and I have 2 of them. I don't have the one that has Cass and someone else. Crowley. So anyway, I'm using John's figure for John. Okay, so you are gonna go over to the thing, and I'm not even gonna make you roll like awareness for this because it's just you get closer to it. As you get closer to it, you can't. It's flesh. You can tell that much. But it's hard to tell where there were once limbs, where there was once heads. It's all just kind of a fuse of. It looks like multiple people together.
Ew, what are you doing to me? So, how do they respond to me going over there?
As far as you can tell, they do not seem aware of you.
So we're just gonna leave them alone and sneak back over to Miranda.
Okay. What is it?
I don't want to know. Let's go.
Do you think opening the dock doors is going to draw its attention?
Probably, but is it gonna be able to move?
You saw it, I didn't.
I don't know. Let's try it and see what happens, because it's not something I really want to fight.
So this John's gonna pipe up and he's gonna be like, I can get my fire axe ready and kind of stand there, and if it moves, go in for the attack.
I think we should let Miranda do that with her gun.
Okay.
Plus, you got more toughness. You can load this stuff in the ambulance a lot quicker.
Well, you wouldn't be aware of his toughness.
Okay, fine. You're stronger than
there
me.
You go. So he's gonna be like, okay, that makes sense. So you're gonna try to raise the dock doors.
Yeah.
So they're electric dock doors. So this is gonna be tough. Like, this is gonna be hard. So I'm gonna have you make it tough, and I'm gonna make him roll it tough, and we'll go from there.
An 8.
Okay, he got a 7, so you guys have practically no problem getting the doors open.
Cool.
But it makes a lot of noise.
Of course it does.
And as it does, the thing over there starts to move. And you hear, like, wet squelching and what sounds like bone snapping.
Ew.
As this thing pulls itself up with the shelving units around it. And things are falling off all the shelves, and you don't think the shelving units are really going to hold its weight to even let it stand up. But it finally manages to get on its... what might be feet?
Alright, I'm yelling at Miranda to shoot it.
Okay, Miranda's going to shoot at it. And I got to roll for her. And she also has an additional d6 because she has the shooting thing. So Miranda is going to shoot at this, and as she does, her gun clicks empty.
Oh no.
And she forgot to reload it last night after shooting all those zombies.
Stressing me out.
So, well, she rolled a 1 is why that happened.
Alright,
And so she's like kind of panicking now. She turns to you and she says, what do we do?
Well, I'm gonna go after him with my bat, I guess.
Okay.
Get a bat shot.
I will say this: you do have a couple turns before it will reach you, especially with how slow it took it to get up.
Okay,
It is not moving very fast.
I'm gonna.
So this okay. Let me explain a little bit more what I'm imagining. I imagine there's two dock doors. You open the one that's further from where it's at. So you probably have 2 turns before it can get to you, based off of how fast it was moving to get up.
Okay, so where did we leave where the cards at?
They are back by the door where you left them.
Okay, so I want everybody to go get their cart.
Okay. I will say, if you're steering a cart, you can only have one-handed weapon out.
Okay, well, I still want to go get our carts.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to send Miranda and John to get carts, because he can pull one and push one, or she can pull one and push one.
Okay, and what are you going to do?
I'm going to be standing there with my nail bat.
Okay. So, I'm just going to roll for them. It doesn't really... I don't really have a number in mind for what I'm trying to get them to roll. But I'm going to roll both of their toughs, and depending on what they roll, is like how long it's going to take them to get back to you with the cards. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they both rolled pretty medium, so it's not going to take them very long. They get the carts back to you by the time the big thing has taken another step. So one more turn before it gets to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to say John runs over. He grabs the double doors of the ambulance and rips them open and just pushes the first cart in. Like, just not unloading it, just pushing the whole cart inside of the ambulance. Okay. And you, as this happens, you see that the ambulance has been, like, cleared out. Like, there's nothing. Like, all the gurney and everything is out of it. So John's going to shove I'm going to say he gets the first 2 carts in before the zombie takes another step close enough to get to you guys. But then you guys each get a turn before it gets to go.
Okay. So I'm going to go after it with my nail bat.
Okay. So give me a tough roll.
So, how many steps away from me is it?
It's like on top of you now. But it had 2 turns to get to you, but it does not get to attack you on that turn.
See, I should have done this last turn, because I have a reach of 2, so I could have...
Well, do you want to go back and said you were doing that while you was loading the cards in?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
A 1.
Because I didn't really give you a chance. So, you're going to miss. Does your bat have anything that it does if you get a 1? I don't think it does.
Heavy... no.
Okay. So you miss, and you gain 1 stress. And I'm not gonna say you miss. You full on smack it with your bat, and where you hit it at, some of the flesh comes off on your bat, but it drops to the floor and crawls back and
Ew.
And pushes back into place where it came off of this.
So do I still take a stress?
Yes. I think seeing that would stress you out a little bit.
Okay, so then it's my turn again.
Yes. And Miranda does not get... She'll just get 1 turn because her knife can't... It doesn't have a reach of 2, it's just a reach of 1. So actually, I'll say that she moves the last shopping cart in on her turn while the creature's stepping closer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So all 3 of them are loaded up now.
So I'm going to use my candlestick because I can choose it to do lethal or non-lethal scars.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose lethal because of what we're fighting.
Before you do that, let me say this. Any item that does not have the tag that says you can choose non-lethal or lethal, or there's another tag that is just non-lethal, does lethal damage by default. That's one of the rules of the game.
Oh.
So like your knife and your cleaver and all that, they do lethal damage by default.
I don't think I do, but do I have anything I can set my nail bat on fire with?
You don't, but I would let you burn a resource to try to do that if you want to.
Because this is
Or
flammable,
to do that, yeah.
can be lit on fire on purpose or on accident.
Yeah. So if you want to, I can let you burn a resource to do that.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee. Just because it's flammable does not mean it's flame resistant.
Oh.
So if you roll badly, you may lose your bat. If you roll well, you won't. But if you roll badly, you may lose your bat.
We're gonna try it because I don't really have anything else I think would work against this dude.
Okay, so you're gonna burn a resource. So I'm gonna say, as you're standing here and you're facing down this thing, since this thing is so heavy when it moves, it's knocking stuff off the shelves, and next to you, off the top of one of the shelves, a book of matches just perfectly falls and lands like on the ground next to you, so you can pick them up and.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to light my bat.
Okay.
So what is that?
You burned a resource. You don't have to roll for it.
Oh.
Your bat's on fire now.
Oh, okay. So my bat's on fire, but then I have to attack.
Yes.
If I get a 1, I quit. An 8.
Okay, so that's gonna hit, and so normal scars on it is
3.
what? And you rolled. Okay. You rolled max on die. So is that? Sorry, I gotta check my own rules. I made this game and I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so in doing this, you're going to do your regular scars,
Okay.
which you said was 3,
Uh-huh.
but you're going to do an additional 3 because it's on fire.
Okay.
So, as you crash your bat into this thing's stump of a limb that it's walking on, you almost could swear that you hear a scream coming from the leg itself as you sear off and break off some of the flesh.
Ooh, okay.
And it does not crawl back.
Okay, okay. So,
And
how do I know, like, this creature thing, like, what's its total damage? Like, what?
You don't get to know.
Okay.
You don't get to know how much damage it has to take to die.
Okay.
It's in D&D. It's the same way. You don't know how much damage you have to do to kill something.
So how long does my bat burn for?
I'm gonna say you have 3 turns before it will actually start like taking damage to itself.
Okay.
Not counting this turn. So
Can
3
I-
more turns
Can I put it out?
on your turn.
I know, but I mean, can I, like... Am I gonna have to burn a resource to put it out?
No. I'll have you roll for it, or if you want to, you can burn a resource to put it out.
Okay.
But if you don't burn a resource for it, I'm just gonna have you roll for it.
Okay. So, we're caught up now, so it's...
You still have movement left if you want to do it. Otherwise, you still have 1 action left on your turn.
I want to hit it again.
Well, really, if you did the fire thing and all that you get 2 actions every turn.
It's burning a resource in action.
No, that's kind of like a free action
Okay.
because you're using something to get, like, because you're burning the resource is the thing that you're using. You're not using your action.
Okay. So then I'm gonna roll again and attack this thing again with my...
Well, what I was gonna say is, so you should have had 2 attacks when it was a step away because your bat has the reach thing. So really, you should be, that second fire attack should have been your second attack for that turn. So you still should have 2 more attacks when it's standing right in front of you.
Okay, gotcha.
Or you can attack and you can run, or you could run double your speed. Whatever, however you want to divvy that up.
We don't have all 3 things in the ambulance yet, right?
I said, so John gets the first 2 in.
Right.
Miranda got the 3rd one in. So they're all in there.
So where's John and Miranda at?
They are still by the back of the ambulance.
Alright, well, we're gonna swing at this thing one more time, and I'm aiming for its head at this point. The top of it. It may not have a head, but I'm gonna...
That's what I
try
was going
to,
to say. I was just going to say it's...
Like, chop down...
Yeah. I'm going to say you see, like... It almost looks like a tumor or something coming out of the top of it.
Okay. Well, that's
Am I grossing you out with all this?
That's what I'm gonna aim for. My fire bat.
Am I grossing you out with all this? Am I okay?
I got a 5.
She shook her head no. By the way, I'm not tormenting her.
I mean, it's gross, but.
You got a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your bat's still burning.
Yes.
You haven't put it out yet. Okay. So with a 5, you're still gonna do your damage, but you're only going to do.
My base is 3.
Yeah. Let me look and see. Okay. So you're gonna do half damage. Because a 6 or higher, you do regular damage. Well, really an 8 is a step up, so you should have done... So earlier when you did 8, you should have done double damage on top of the fire.
Oh.
So you should have done... What did you do? 6 total? So you should have done 12, because even the fire's doubled in that case.
Oh, gotcha.
So you did 12 then. Sorry. I know this is probably bad for people watching and stuff, but it's a system I made, and we're both still learning it, and I'm still tweaking things, so a couple things have changed and stuff like that. Like the target numbers you have to hit. So anyway, so this will do half damage. So you can't do 1.5 damage. So you round up, so it does 2 damage. Plus it's burning. So that's another 1.5 damage, or in this case it would be another 2 damage. So you still do 4 damage, even with the half damage.
Okay. And then I'm running like heck back in my truck.
Okay. So are you using your regular movement, or do you want to try to roll for movement?
What would movement be under?
It's mobility, and it's under tough.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
A 7.
Okay. So normally you could go 5. That's your default. But if you choose to roll instead, you could get lower or higher. Since you chose to roll, you get a 7. So you go 7.
So am I in my truck? To my truck?
So you're going out the dock doors, right?
Yeah.
So, that would be like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're in your truck, fine. Like I'm gonna say you had enough movement to even like get inside of your truck and get the door closed and everything. Like you're in your truck.
That's where I'm at then.
Okay. So as you do this, I'm gonna roll for the other 2, and I gotta find my dice. So the John, he hops in the front of the ambulance and he's getting ready to pull off, and Miranda she's kind of... John went out the same side you did, where there was a little bit more room between the ambulance and there. She's trying to squeeze out on the side that's narrower because John's going the other way and she doesn't want to bump into him. And she's trying to go through there, and she can't quite fit, so she has to double back and try to go the other way. And in that time, the monster slams into her, and she kind of spins around and falls down off of the dock onto the ground behind the ambulance.
Dang it, I might have to go save her.
Well, not necessarily. John might get her. So anyway, she rolled a 1. That's why that happened. John is gonna have seen what happened in like his rearview mirror. So he's gonna get out of his truck, and he's gonna throw his fire axe at the monster thing. So I gotta roll for that. Okay, so let me check my table. So you see the axe kind of buries itself in it, but it doesn't seem like it did much.
Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna go after Mr. Fat Guy again. With my burning bat.
Well, have you put your bat out?
No.
Okay.
This is my 3rd time using it.
Yeah.
And then I need to put it out, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, is that what I rolled?
What are you rolling?
My D8 for toughness. So
Well, how are you attacking it? Are you moving back in there?
So how many squares away am I?
You move 7, so you're 7 squares away.
Well, I thought it came outside though.
It's like in the doorway of the dock.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
So she's still inside the building?
Yes.
I'm gonna drive my truck up there and she can jump in the back of my truck.
No, she fell in between like the dock and the ambulance.
Can I fit my truck in between there?
No, it's
right,
narrow.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go get her and drag her butt to the truck.
Okay. Are you putting your bat out, or is your bat still
Yes.
flaming as you get into the truck?
Yes, I was putting my bat out.
Okay, that's what I figured. So, if you're getting her, you will not be able to have a weapon out.
That's fine.
Okay. So, give me a... I'm just going to have you do a tough, just a general tough roll for this.
I got a 1.
She also got a 1. So, she is, like, knocked out. Like, she hit her head going down. There's blood spilling out. Her, like, half of her hair is, like, matted red. It does not look very good.
Okay, so have John see if he can help us out.
That's what I was going to say. So, John is going to come back there because he sees you struggling. So, you rolled a 1, right?
Yeah.
So, you take 1 stress. And as you're trying to get her up, you almost feel like you pulled something in your hand. Like, you got a twinging pain in your hand. Yeah, so John's going to run back there.
Does that count as a scarlet?
No, it's just like a... It's why you end up letting... Because you're trying to pull her, and it's why you end up letting go of her, is what I'm saying. Okay. So John comes over there, no problem, and lifts her up by her shoulders, and... I think we need to put her in the bed of your truck. I don't think we can get her in a
I don't care where you
seat.
put her, just put her somewhere that...
Okay. He's going to put her in the bed of your truck, and I'm not going to have a roll for that, because he rolled an 8 for that, so that's a step up from... I did as an average, which... Target number is 4, regular success is 6, and a step up is an 8, or more. So we got an 8, so he easily gets her over to the truck and everything. And the monster is going to kind of latch onto the back of the ambulance. And it almost like molds like it's a part of the ambulance.
Is the back doors closed on the ambulance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say John closed them whenever he was going by earlier. Or Miranda did, one of them did. I'll say Miranda did because she put the last shopping cart in, so I'm going to say she closed the doors after she did that. So it's kind of latched onto the back of the truck.
Alright, well, I'm going to take Miranda's gun.
Or the ambulance, I mean.
I'm going to take Miranda's gun.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm not, because it's out of bullets. So I'm going to tell John to pull out in front of me, and I'm going to try to squish it between the front of the truck. No, the back of the truck and the back of the ambulance. I'm not using the engine on my truck to smash it.
Okay. So, give me... Is driving under tough?
Yeah.
Give me a driving roll. I'm gonna have John do a driving roll.
6.
Okay. So, you guys... like pull your cars, and then are you just backing up into each other?
Yeah.
Or are you trying to, or you want him to hold still and you?
Him hold still.
Okay. So, you're trying to squish the monster between your cars.
This might not be a good idea with Miranda in the truck bed.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh well, we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay. So, as you do this, it's like when you pop a pimple. Like everything just goes out at once. That's what happens to this monster. It like gristle just goes flying everywhere.
So we killed it.
Yeah.
And you need to roll for Miranda.
She's fine.
Okay.
You got a 6, he got an 8. That's enough that you don't hurt her.
Alright, so John needs to get the ambulance back to police station.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get my truck back there too.
Okay. It's open, so you can just drive through there. So you don't have to roll for anything like that. You guys make it back there.
Okay.
Unscathed.
So then I'm gonna ask Mr. John if we can open the other end of the road so I can get out of town.
Okay. Well, before you do that, when you come back, John is standing outside, and...
How can John be standing outside when he's in the ambulance?
Did I say John?
Uh-huh.
I meant the old man.
Okay.
Sorry. So... did you pull out first, or did the ambulance go first? How were you guys...
First, so that you could they could block the road again.
Okay. So, you go first, and then... So, as you get there, The old man is standing outside, waiting for you. And as he sees kind of like the blood and stuff that's on your truck, you can hear him, even with your windows up, you can already hear him yelling.
What's he saying?
Well, you can't. I'm gonna say you can't make out what he's saying, but you can tell he's yelling.
Okay. What's he saying?
Are you?
I'm gonna roll my window down and find out what the heck he's yelling about.
So irresponsible, taking one of my people and going out.
It was
Making all that noise.
It was a joint decision to go get you all food.
And look what happened to Miranda.
She's fine. She's waking up.
She's not. She's out.
Well, we didn't kill her backing into the monster, so I consider it a win.
He didn't say that, by the way. That was DM saying that. I hope I sound different enough when I do characters that you can tell when it's me versus a character, because that's one thing I kind of struggle with as a GM. So anyway.
Well, sorry, it wasn't my fault she fell off the dock, but we got you food and medicine and
blood.
water.
And blood?
That's from the monster.
So, you killed people.
I'm not sure it was a people. It was a monster.
If
Look.
Miranda dies because of you.
Look, mister, can I just take Miranda into the police station and get her in a bed and get her cleaned up?
No. Take her to the fire station. Take her to the dock.
Okay, fine. So I'm gonna take her to the fire station.
Okay. The fire station has like the engine bay for the fire trucks and stuff, and there was one that you saw that was empty earlier. And as you get closer to it, it seems like John has gotten out and kind of waved them down or something. And so anyway, they're opening the door for you so you could pull straight into the fire station.
Okay. So I pull in, they get Miranda out of the truck.
Yeah, and a new guy that you haven't really seen before. That, I mean, he looks young, like early 20s, and as he kind of takes Miranda away, John comes up to you. He's like, "That's the dog. He was a medical student before all this happened. We didn't really have a local doctor. You had to drive probably, I don't know, next town over to get one."
You said 50 miles earlier.
Yeah, I know.
So, John, can I have some food and some medical supplies, and then can I go out the other end of town?
What kind of medical supplies do you need?
Just basic bandages and Tylenol.
Yeah, come get what you want from the ambulance, and then I'll move the truck won't start. We can figure something out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I've worn out my welcome with the old man.
I think he's worn out his welcome here.
That's what Miranda said too. Okay, so I get my supplies.
Okay. So, I'm going to say 3 resources.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And
Do
then,
I get any experience for fighting the bad guy?
no, you just get that when you take stress.
Oh, I'm supposed to get one every time I take stress?
Yes.
I don't know why I keep forgetting that.
I don't know. Well, because we changed it, because originally it was stress and scars, and then we changed it to just stress.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of town.
Okay, so John is going to, like, wrap a chain around, like, the ambulance and pull the truck out of the way so you can get through. So, you can drive on right through the town, and I think that's where we'll leave it for now.
Alright, wave as I go, because an old man's up there flipping me off.
Hey, you gotta fight zombies now.
Yay! And some kind of undead creature.
Yeah, I was gonna say you ran into the first mutant.
Where did that come from?
The virus is mutating.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll find out more as we get into it, but I've got plans for other things. And so what that was, I'll just tell you this. What that was, it was like multiple people mixed together.
Well, no, I got that.
Okay,
I just
okay.
didn't know. Interesting. That was fun. I really liked that.
And I'm glad you thought about lighting your bat on fire, because did you burn a resource to do that, to put it out?
No, you didn't tell me I had to.
I did earlier. I said you can either burn a resource to put it out or you can roll for it.
Oh.
So if you want to...
I thought that was to set it on fire, not to put it out.
Well, I was going to say, if you want to, we can do the roll now. And then...
Yeah, I'll just use a resource.
Anyway, yeah. So...
Oh. Crap. You know what I didn't do?
What?
What weapon did I give her?
The candlestick. We can say you got it back. It's not a big deal.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, well, you didn't get it back off of her. You don't get to have your candlestick.
No, she was in the bed of the truck. I'm assuming it was probably in her hand or something, so you just picked it up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be that
hard
on you.
So I left the little town with a full tank of gas and some food.
Yeah. Do you feel like we got progress?
I do, but that was scary. Stressing me out.
I'm glad we've kind of got more going on now.
Yeah.
Because I think we got some stuff done in the first section, but I feel like we had a lot more parts where we had to look stuff up and figure stuff out.
Yeah.
And I think this time went a little smoother.
I know we're not doing it today, but what's next? Like, what's my next? Like, where am I going next?
You didn't get it now. The quarry. No.
So, fool on you. It just goes in a big loop. No. Okay, that was a lot of fun.
Do you want the honest answer? I don't know yet. I plan one section ahead. I'm not. No. I don't have. Like that mutant thing I had planned. I planned certain stuff out to have, but like your next location, I don't really have figured out yet.
What if we had went in the grocery store? Would the mutant just not have happened?
It would have been somewhere else.
Oh, gotcha.
Like that's. I have some creatures in mind that I've made stats for. That when I find a good place to use that, I'll use it.
So would the backing the truck thing have worked on him earlier on, or was it because we damaged him so much before?
Both. You guys rolled really well for backing into him.
Oh. Gotcha.
But I don't know if he was at full health if I would have done that.
Oh, gotcha.
It just I may have. I can't tell you because that didn't happen. It just.
Right. I don't know how you keep all that straight.
A lot of it's just making stuff up.
I was really waiting for somebody to try to steal my truck, or like be siphoning my gas out of my truck or something.
No, these aren't bad people. Just the old man is just suspicious of people, especially with they had run-ins with that skull mask.
But now I'm sad because I don't know what Miranda and the rest of the people in town are gonna do. Are they gonna stay or are they gonna leave?
You don't know.
I know. I shouldn't have left.
Miranda's got some time until she's recovered, so.
That's true.
But I mean, that's kind of how it goes sometimes, especially like if you start watching like zombie TV shows and stuff. Sometimes they'll go through like a little town or whatever and kind of meet some people and learn some stuff from those people, and then they move on, and you don't really know what happened to them. Yeah. You don't know their story.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I want closure.
Well, maybe you'll run into Miranda later.
All right, episode 2 of Post.
Yeah.
I don't know, episode. Campaign.
Session 2.
Session 2. There you go.
It wouldn't be campaign 2. That would mean we kind of.
I know. The whole thing's campaign. Well, that was fun.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like playing. And I'm glad for you guys for listening, so thank you.